Hurricane Milton slammed into Florida's west coast Wednesday night. It made landfall in Siesta Key as a Category 3 storm with maximum sustained winds of 120 miles per hour, snapping trees, ripping roofs, and siding off homes. As the system barreled east, dangerous storm surge and flooding tore through the streets of Sarasota, pushing debris and this dumpster down the road.
At this point, it's too dangerous to evacuate safely, so you have to shelter in place and just hunker down.
Nearby in Venice, the powerful winds fueled this house fire, quickly spreading its flames. In St. Petersburg, hurricane-force wind ripped the fabric roof off Tropicana Field, home of the Tampa Bay Rays. That's also where thousands of cots were set up to house first responders. No injuries were reported. More than 18 inches of rain fell in the city, a more than 1 in 1,000-year rainfall event for St. Petersburg. In nearby Tampa, police rescued 15 people after a tree fell on their home. Everyone, including children, were safely brought to a nearby shelter.
Yeah, we're...
That car just stalled out. Looks like it's not moving now. Hopefully they will get out of their car and get to a safe area as soon as possible. And we've actually been seeing some people swimming through the area. Alligators swimming through the area. I thought I'm listening to my producer in my ear here, and they've seen some alligators passing by. So this is another reason why you don't want to get into this mess. I mean, my friend likes to call it Jurassic Florida.
Sir, is this your home? No. Okay, you're just helping out a neighbor?
Yeah, just down in a shelter.
Okay.
When this happened, someone called us.
Okay, what are you grabbing for him? What are you grabbing for him?
And the medicine and stuff like that.
Okay. And so you live over here in this neighborhood?
I live on Firestone Court in the backside. Okay.
How do you feel?
Me? Well, there's a hurricane coming.
Yeah.
A little nervous for that. I'm trying to get as much out of there as I can before the hurricane hits. I'm trying to help them out. They're going to stay with me. So.
Yeah. Well, you're being a good neighbor. Stay safe.
Yeah. He's a good friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Thank you.
This is crazy.
They had so much wind, but most importantly, so
lengthy portion of this road alone still underwater, and really a lot of people today probably trying to come back, assess the damage, and see what has happened. Now, we have some new video from the Lee County Sheriff's Office showing some of the impacts of that flooding caused by 6 feet of storm surge that pushed in and inundated roads, even businesses in the area. And here you can see video of transformers exploding. The wind gusts of 72 miles per hour knocked down trees and power lines. More than 3 million people across the state are without power. Now, before the hurricane made landfall, the system spurred at least 20 confirmed tornadoes, including one right here in Fort Myers. It ripped the roof off of at least one home, and debris scattered across the ground, as well as, of course, all those fallen trees, branches, in some cases, power lines. So cleanup today is going to be top priority for so many. But for some who live in communities like this, they might need to wait until this water goes down to start getting that process taken care of.
Now, I will keep y'all updated in 2 hours.
It was pretty mellow. The wind picked up for a little bit and bounced me around. At one point last night, I was getting bashed up against this wall So I went out and I cut my anchor line to get away from it. So I have a $250 anchor sitting down there that I got to go in and get.
Dan, you weren't afraid at all last night?
No, I'm not scared of anything. What I've been through, this weather is nothing. And I put my faith in God. God told me to come here. God told me 5 years ago, I was in Colorado, he put on my heart, Tampa, Florida, and get a boat. I woke up one morning with that on my heart, and that's all I could think about. And I left Colorado, I went to North Carolina, left North Carolina, came to Florida. I've been in Florida for 5 years, stuck on the East Coast, never came over. In March, I came over, I found this boat for $1,200. I bought it, I come to Tampa, and guess what? Tampa floods. Not today, not yesterday, but during the last one, Helena. Helena was way worse than what this one was. I mean, they were calling for a Cat 5. I didn't know what to expect. But what happened last night was nothing compared to Helena.
So you think if another storm rolls through Tampa, you're going to remain on your boat?
Yeah, I'd remain on the boat no matter.
We want to end tonight with the story of a little dog who was rescued this morning from the rubble of a home destroyed by Hurricane Milton. Here's CBS's Morgan Reiner.
This is the devastation left behind in a retirement community in Fort Pierce, Florida. Overnight, several tornadoes ripped through the area.
Oh, violent tornado.
Michael Bass lives here.
None of these manufactured homes are livable, period. These people don't know where to go or what to do.
He was showing our crew the destruction when he found a sign of life in the debris of a neighbor's home. It was a small Shih Tzu that was mistaken for another dog from the street named Benji. Benji, who we now know is Lulu, survived this storm. Her owners, who stayed behind, died. And late today, we reunited little Lulu with the grandson of her late owner and his other dog, Sheba, also found alive in the rubble.
I love you, Lulu. I'm about to buy the biggest bed.
A small dog bringing a moment